Here we have our good friends, Mikhail and Charissa. Also here we have the proud and elated parents of Michael and Barbara, Sundust, and David and Shirley Del Mar. David and Shirley, you've been praying and looking forward to this day for many years. And God has been faithful in honoring your desires and prayers and providing a godly husband for your little girl. Here she is, all grown up, a beautiful and godly woman. Charissa will always be your little girl. But as you know, things will change from this day forward. Today you are symbolically and practically giving her away. If you agree to transfer your headship of Charissa to Mikhail, to believe in and to defer to his leadership of Charissa, please say, we do.
We do.
Michael and Barbara, this day also marks for you the fruition of many hopes and dreams for your little boy who you held in your arms not so long ago and sought God on his behalf. And I know you've been faithful in doing that. Now here he is, grown up into a man full of faith, strength, and good character. And Scripture tells us that today you also are giving your son away. Though Mikhail will always be your son, but you are also gaining a daughter in the process, as you know. Things now will change as well. Barbara, no one will ever take your place as mom, but Charissa will now become the primary woman in Mikhail's life. For Michael, Mikhail will also now be head of the household, his own new household. If you agree to release Mikhail to Charissa, to believe in and trust in him, to be the man who leads this new home, please say we do.
We do.
We do.
You can be seated. Give each other hugs.
Yeah. Careful.
Greetings. What a beautiful day. And it's easy to worship in a place like this. I want to welcome everybody to this happy occasion. This is a time of great blessing and expectation.
Can you get that?
It is also a deeply spiritual and sacred time. So, Mikhail wanted me to go into a little bit of their story. And when I started talking to them, his version is a little bit different than hers. So,
Is it?
little details. You know, guys, we're not real great on details, but Chris and Mikhail met at the Navigators. It was an outing. A Friday night, Nav night. 10 or so sophomores met for an icebreaker at a coffee house on University Boulevard. Mikhail was very interested in Charissa and tried to keep talking to her all the way back to campus. So after the event, they were walking home, and he was trying to make conversation. Charissa, though being a woman of great virtue, showed minimal interest in Mikhail. Another opportunity to hang out with the Navigator group came up. Mikhail was somewhat uninterested until he heard that Charissa was going to go. Then Mikhail became suddenly interested, if not excited. It was, and this was kind of the funny part, it was kind of an event where they were going to do some square dancing. So I think after everything's over, you guys are going to take us over there and maybe do a little dancing with us. And something like that. Okay. They developed a friendship and joined as volunteers 2 afternoons out of a week at an all-Native American prep school near the U of A. During one winter break, Mikhail made a surprise visit to Flagstaff to see Charissa. This act was a pivotal point in their budding friendship. The following semester brought more opportunities to get to know one another. Soon their friendship turned into dating. When they graduated from the U of A, Mikhail and Charissa ended up in 2 different locations. Still, they maintain a strong friendship and love for each other despite the time and distance apart. Mikhail proposed to Charissa in the presence of her family on Christmas morning. The ring was the very last present under the tree. Being a husband is hard work. You will need to work at convincing Charissa that next to Christ, she is your highest priority, and that you will be willing to drop anything else, giving her your undivided attention and time. Remember, Mikhail, that Charissa's greatest felt need as a woman is to be loved, to be listened to be taken seriously, and to be honored and understood. This is the love that can cure and heal all hurts and wounds of a marriage relationship, so that when all other loves of life fail, this love endures faithfully to the end. This is the love that God calls agape love. And thus we must look to Him as the source and supplier of this kind of love. And I believe that Delphina is going to come up and we're going to do a washing of the hands. Mikhail, give me this ring. The other one.
Yeah, my man. I got it. I got my ring.
He's ready to go. He's like, just give me this thing. Let's get out of here. Mikhail, please repeat after me. Charissa, I give you this ring.
Oh, Charissa, I give you this ring.
To symbolize my commitment and long life agape love to you.
To symbolize
My commitment
my commitment and agape love to you.
And you can give the ring to her. Charissa, please repeat after me. Mikhail,
Mikhail,
to symbolize my commitment
to symbolize my commitment
to a long life of agape love to you.
to a long life of agape love to you.
Mikhail and Charissa, because of the promises and commitments that you have made to one another in the presence of God and these witnesses, it is my great pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You can kiss the bride.